guys, me again. Sorry for the month long without any videos at all. I've been meaning to do pickups, but yeah, I kept on getting a few stuff and I just wanted to compile it all together. I was going to fill in by doing gameplay videos, but kind of sidetracked and stuff like that. Mainly due to having to go to the doctors and hospital about my ears and blood tests about diabetes and all that crap. So yeah, sorry for that. Also, if you hear a humming noise, that is my PC being annoying. So nothing I could do about that. Sorry. Also, I'm kind of feeling ill as it is. Like head very cold and in pain and stuff like that. So sorry for my sluggish kind of. Anyways, let's get on to the important stuff. Oh yeah, also update on ears, they're getting better. So just thought I'd add that in. Sorry, let's get on with it. I did the unboxing for Metal Gear Rising and I got the tin steelbook with the stand release, whatever, right? There was another tin, basically. It was exclusive to game, and yeah, I kind of paid a little more than I should have for this, because I didn't realise it came out on, well, I did realise it came out on a certain date, but like, I didn't think people would be shutting it up for as cheap as they did. So I paid a little bit more than I should have for it, but I'm happy to own it. And it's the sorry for the massive glare there, but I put it in the ceiling thing because I want to keep it nice and protected and stuff. But yeah, it's the Yoji Shinkawa steelbook art design, which is really awesome. So I got that. I'm really happy with it, but I did pay a little bit more than I should have, so what can you do? Next time, wait, because on release people will put it up for a cheaper price. Obviously that was when it was a pre-order bonus kind of thing and people got it earlier, put it up for a separate price. Anyway, blah. Let's get on with some of the 360 games I purchased. Recently come out, I'm not going to do these in order, but recently come out is, I wasn't going to get it straight away, but I ended up getting it because I started watching more of it and friends talking about it and kind of made me want to, get it. And it's Bioshock Infinite. And what I played of it, it's a fantastic game. I think it's a little overrated due to it being a Bioshock game, but I think the first one is still the best in the series. But it's a really good game, really good addition to the series. Even though some of the stuff are quite not as much in it. Like, there's no weapon wheel. You have to like choose out these two main weapons. The Vigors or Vigors, however you want to pronounce it, are really good. I thought that were really cool, but still it's not as good as Bioshock 1. I know it's supposed to be like set way before, like in 1912, but the story is pretty decent. It's got a lot of I don't know how to put it, but yeah, it's a good game, so it's definitely worth a pick up, but it definitely does not deserve a 10 out of 10, to be honest. Next game is a game I've been waiting for since I first heard it was coming out, and I was going to get it from Shop 2 because you get 5 postcards or something. You get Gears of War 3, you get Anya weapon skin, and you probably know what I'm already talking about. It's Gears of War Judgment. I opted for the game exclusive one, and what you get basically is well, it's on the front. You get the classic hammer burst, classic Marcus Phoenix and the Steelbook, and it comes to this. Just look about the front looks alright, back looks alright, sides a bit. Could have done a better job of that, and I've just dropped it on the floor. Obviously, you get your original colours, standard basic issue. Get the case and get this horrible printing they started doing the back that it did with Halo 4. Obviously, you get the code for classic Marcus and classic Power Burst. And you also get a digital code for Gears War 1. Now I've already got this, so I might just get rid. Put a code up on Facebook or something to shut up there who hasn't got it and claim it and stuff. And you get the Steelbook, which is Bird. I don't really think Bird's that much of an awesome character. I'm more of a Cole fan. Cole is my favourite character in Gears of War. But there's Bird, and the back, I really like the back of it. Back is pretty awesome. Don't know why they got lazy and didn't put the name on the side there, but whatever. And the inside of the case, oops, sorry for the glare. Inside of the case looks pretty nice. So I'm happy on this. It's a really great game. A lot of people were hating on it. A lot of people are loving it. So it's basically a Marmite thing. You either love it or hate it. So, and I really love it. So the campaign was awesome as an aftermath mode, which is awesome. Basically, takes place in Gears of War 3, where Dom and Bird really. Bird and Cole get sent off, and yeah, awesome. The multiplayer mods, if you played the beta, the offer one, that was pretty new and awesome, kind of beast mode mixed with what's it called? Beast mode mixed with no, I can't think of it at the moment, but it's kind of two things mixed with one and gives it a new unique thing. That's quite awesome. Obviously there's team deathmatch, there's execution now with a new map. I'm trying to think now. No Guardian sadly. There's domination, which is basically Annex and King of the Hill, which I prefer King of the Hill. That's my favourite game mode, but that's not in it. It might come in later. And obviously there's, I think there's another one, unless that's it. But yeah, it's really awesome. I'm loving it. So yeah, that's that. Next up is Tomb Raider. Now, it's again another love it or hate it kind of game. Basically, people either say it's the poor man's Uncharted, whereas others say it's better than. But to me, yeah, it's the poor man's Uncharted. It's not as, fluid kind of thing. But if you separate it from that fact, because bearing in mind Uncharted took its inspiration from Tomb Raider, it was like the male equivalent of Tomb Raider, and now that Tomb Raider has refreshed its franchise, coming out with this basically took elements from Uncharted and made it into its kind of own thing, and it's really well done. The story, I haven't finished it yet, but the story is really, really good, really awesome. I'm using that bow and arrow a lot, so yeah. It's a good game, and it's not as bad as what people say it is, and it's not as good as what people say it is. It's kind of a good game, basically. And speaking of people hating on a game, next game is The Walking Dead: Survival Instinct. Now, I'm probably gonna get bashed for this, but I don't care. This game is great. I mean, yeah, maybe it's not worth 40 what it was in the shops, but I got it for 32 off Amazon. This game is being bashed, and most importantly, it's being bashed for the graphics. I'm sorry, but when I played this, the graphics are not as near as bad as what people have said it is. Yeah, they're not the best, but at the end of the day, you don't judge a game on its graphics. At the end of the day, if it's got good gameplay, it's got a nice story. With zombie games, in all fairness, don't really have a full-fledged story. I mean, it's kind of hard sometimes. Yeah, Telltale did it with The Walking Dead, but that was kind of different. It's like kind of point and click sort of thing, where this is, it's an FPS basically with survival elements and stealth elements. If you get caught by a zombie, you're gonna get crowded by zombies. You go looting for items. Yeah, fair enough. There's sports drinks and these FME commercial food packs. But I mean, what do you want? Like, majorly rummaging through everything. Oh yeah, look, there's the cereal boxes. No game's really like that. It's a great game. If you like The Walking Dead, get the game. You love the series, get the game. I think it's a great game. Nice FPS style. Everyone's just like, oh yeah, Activision, it's gonna be like COD. No, it's not like COD. It wasn't even made by Activision. It was just published. The publishers were actually Visceral. I don't know. I'll read it on the back. Terminal Reality, which made quite a few games, notably Blood Rain, and a few others. I think it was Blood Rain. Yeah, Blood Rain 1 and 2. Anyway, but I mean, it's a great addition, and I'm glad I got it. I'm glad that I'm one of the persons that if a review is bad for it, I have to get the game to actually see how bad it is, and if the game gets bashed by people that follow reviews basically, because I've had a few run-ins with that. I actually got insulted because I got the game. I mean, okay, it's a game. Get over your life. If I enjoy the game, I enjoy the game. Right, I'm just literally saying that it's not as bad, it's near as bad as what people would give it. Anyway, next game is Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 3. Now, I love Naruto. I'm not really fond of the TV show. The one where he was a kid, basically, that was good. But when it went into Shippuden or Shippuden, however you want to pronounce that, the fillers majorly took over. I mean, there's way more fillers in Shippuden than in the original series. But yeah, anyways, I like Ultimate Ninja Storm 2 and 3. Obviously, if you're on Xbox, you had Rise of a Ninja, and I always forget what the other one's called, but you know what I mean. Ultimate Ninja Storm 1 was kind of like Rise of a Ninja, and that other one merged. Broken Bonds, that's the one. Merged together to make Ultimate Ninja Storm, I suppose, where they're both just in one. Makes it, makes more sense. Instead of just releasing two separate, release one on PS3, which I have, and I played it, it wasn't that good, but Ninja Storm 2 was awesome. Didn't play Generation, skipped that because it was kind of like, I don't know, something filler sort of thing, a filler game. But got Ninja Storm 3 and I loved it. I think it's a really good game. The battle elements and the story quite differs from the comic and probably the TV show, because I haven't watched the TV show in a while. I stick to the manga because it's just awesome. I mean, yeah, I must say it's the best anime and stuff and manga, but I enjoy it, so that's all that counts. Next game is another game that got bashed. Now, I don't know why this is limited edition, because technically it's not, because it's a limited edition because with a statue which is dropped in price, and I might get that because I have the first one, but yeah, it's Aliens Colonial Marines, and he said Resurrection. Aliens Colonial Marines, another game that's not as bad as what people have literally said it is. I mean, Yeah, I don't get why it's a summer edition. I like it's shiny and stuff, and I think it's because you get bonus stuff like 4 playable movie characters, Ripley's flamethrower, and extra marine customization. But yeah, it's supposed to be a sequel to the second movie, like Aliens, basically. And I didn't treat it like that at all. I just treat it like a first-person shooter, Aliens, like I did with the PS1 games, and with Aliens versus Predator. I mean, Aliens versus Predator. I'm sorry, that wasn't near as good. I mean, it was a great game, but it certainly wasn't as good as what people shout about it. Where this is pretty good. I mean, I enjoyed the gameplay. People said there was a lot of bugs in it. I didn't really experience that. Probably because they had their copies way before the game actually came out. Probably. I mean, I got an update when I put mine in, and I never had any bad experiences with it. I mean, I've had people have, some experiences with it. Fair enough. You don't like it, don't like it. But people that hate on it because of graphics, storytelling, and just basically following off reviews. As long as you played it and don't like it, then that's fair enough. But if you're just going to judge it by going off a review, then don't friggin' moan about it because you haven't played it. I mean, you always get those, yeah, but I'm going to rent it though. Well, rent it then. Play it before you judge it. Stop judging a game before you even think about playing it. It just annoys me how people are like, the graphics are crap, so the game is just crap. Yeah, that makes no sense. Your logic is stupid, basically. Anyway, the last lot of the games. I'll show this one first. Now, I got an extreme Castlevania kick. I mean, I bought them all on the Nintendo eShop on Wii U. Not on the Wii store. On the Wii part, on the Wii store. I basically bought all the Castlevanias from 1 to 4 and Rondo of Blood. Now, I've never played the true proper Rondo of Blood. I played the port on Super Nintendo, and I tell you now, the Rondo of Blood, the proper port, is awesome. It's very hard. Maybe I just suck, but it's hard. Well, people say that maybe you just suck, but to be honest, Castlevanias have a good challenge to them. But yeah, I'm basically went on a rampage with Castlevania. I bought all those, and yeah, played through Lords of Shadow, and I got the 3DS game, Lords of Shadow, Shadow's Mirrors of Fate. Played a bit of this, and I got hooked quite a bit. I played it all day. Well, not all day. It was probably half a day or something. But what I played of it is really awesome. It's still on Simon's story, but it's fantastic. I mean, it's really, really great. A lot of people, I think, have moaned about that as well or something, but it's definitely a really good game. Metroidvania style. Again, I know people don't like that term, but I mean, you have to go around collecting stuff, which makes it a lot better and stuff like that. But yeah, it's got really awesome cel shaded look to the cutscenes, which I like cel shaded art style look. I mean, you should use that a lot. It's nice. Instead of all these big high budget 3D visual effects. Oh. I don't use the 3D on it. To me, I don't really. I like to look at something in 3D with the 3D effect, and I take it away. And plus, my eyes are kind of, yeah. So it's not painful. It's just the blur gets, and it's just my eyes go do this wobble effect, and I'm just like, okay, turn it off. But it's good. The 3D effect to me isn't all that good, but it's decent. The story is really compelling. It's kind of gripping, and the gameplay is pretty awesome. Side-scrolling, old style Castlevania, but Metroidvania where you have to search for items and stuff, which is fantastic. It's a good game. Anyway, that's that. When you bought it off Shop 2, I don't know if it's anywhere else, you got 3 posters. Now, this poster is blank. No, it's not. This poster is Simon Belmont. Let's see if I can get it. Simon Belmont. This one is Alucard. Dracula spelled backwards. Alucard. Let me kind of get it. Oh, massive glare. I like this poster a lot. This poster is awesome. Yeah, that's that one. And last poster, which is when I can open it. Trevor Belmont. That is his name. I might have completely destroyed that name, but that is his name. What I remember. But yeah, Trevor Belmont. Do that again, because I just read it. Now the 3 Castlevania posters that you've got, which is pretty damn awesome. And I actually got, I think I got that for 24, 26, something like that, because I had points off on Shop 2, so that was even bigger bonus. Now, a game that I've been waiting so long for, and the first one was on GameCube, which I ordered because, you know, as a kid you're dumb and sell stuff, and I've bought it off eBay to get it, you know, obviously get it back, and it's Luigi's Mansion 2. This game, I mean, the first one brings back so many memories because it's like a thing that I played with my little, well, I didn't play it with my little brother. Basically, I left the room when I set up my GameCube and stuff, and I had Luigi's Mansion 1 set up, and walked out the room, came back, and my little brother was playing it, and I didn't have the heart to say, like, get off. I just let him play it, and then I played through it, and he played through when the mansion reversed and whatnot. And the second one, I wanted it, I needed it, just, you know, kind of, it's the second one. From that awesome memories, this one, and yes, this time my brother didn't steal it off me, so he can complete it first. But yeah, I've been playing it. I played this a lot, like this and Bioshock, basically simultaneously, trying to play some of that, and then coming off that and playing Bioshock Infinite. And yeah, it's amazing. I mean, it's a true. It's awesome. If you love the first one, get that one. It's fantastic. The new kind of new feel, but yet similar feel. The story, you know, quirkiness. I mean, it's classic Luigi's Mansion. Get it? It's really awesome. The 3D effect is fantastic as well. The game controls, just everything. It's a really awesome game. Definitely a fantastic game you should get straight away. Especially if you have a 3DS, definitely get it. If you're thinking about getting a 3DS, definitely get it. It's awesome. Now, onto the, should I say misc stuff? No, we'll just, you know, other stuff. The final bits. Now, it was my birthday on the 10th of March, and I got, basically, no one knows what to get me. So they give me money, and these are basically, I think I got Castlevania with birthday money. Not too sure though. Yeah, anyway, I got, obviously being a massive Metal Gear nut, I mean, I don't have to shout that out enough. Metal Gear Rising soundtrack. Now, this was in the game, the Star game, and you've heard it from the unboxing if you watch my unboxing video of it. This is basically music I used, but I finally have the soundtrack obviously, and I mean, I've never actually seen the game store sell music CDs unless it's like with the game, like in the packaging and stuff. I've never actually seen them sell them separately. And see this, and I was just, oh my god, I need it. Oof, grabbed it, and yeah, basically part of my birthday gifts, basically. And obviously I kept the sticker to stick on the side, and there's the inside and stuff. I mean, it was brand new, but when I took the wrapping off, I kind of cracked the bottom bit, so I had to replace it with a different CD front, so it all stayed together. So yeah, that's awesome. I love the music from Metal Gear Rising. Well, I love the music from all Metal Gear games, to be honest. So yeah. Anyway, to conclude on that, I got the collector's edition guide. Now, I didn't get this in store. I actually ordered it quite before my birthday, I think. So this isn't technically a gift. So yeah, got the guide. It had a massive sticker on it. I can't remember where I put that actually. I'm sure it's somewhere. And then there's a back. The little cardboard thing which I blue tacked onto the back just to keep it all together. And you also get, try not to damage it, you get this little lentic, not lenticular, I forgot what it's called now. Anyway, you get this nice artwork by Yoji Shinkawa, and yeah, apparently the US version didn't get this, which is kind of mean. But yeah, you got this, and it's fantastic. I'm gonna get a frame for this, so I can frame it. It's also numbered. I have 3601. It's numbered, which is awesome. Put it back at the back. Don't damage it. I would show you it, but I'll probably drop. Actually, I'll try. It's got. It's basically a normal guide, and somewhere at the beginning, I think it's at the end actually. Yeah. Anyway, there's artwork. There's quite a lot of artwork in here. Not a lot, but there's a good chunk. What's art? But yeah, it's basically your typical guide with a nice hardback, shiny cover. Not lenticular. Why don't you call it lenticular? It's yeah. Oh, here we go. Bonus exclusive 16-page cast gallery with commentaries from the development team that highlight the creative process behind each character, and exclusive numbered lithograph by concept artist Yoji Shinkawa. But yeah, seeing this, had to get it, so I got it. Gotta be repping that Metal Gear. I love Metal Gear, so I'm just moving a few stuff to put it back where it was. Following the Metal Gear mood is the art of Metal Gear Solid. Now, I don't know what that was on it. This is Ashley Woods, you know, the person that drew all the artwork for the graphic novels, which I own. I own like both books and suppose the individual comics, as you see in my last video. But I have to get the art, and this was fairly cheap. I think this was £13 or something, which is quite awesome. I mean, some of the artwork in here, it's fantastic. I mean, look at that. That. Artwork, not some of it, I mean all of the artwork is fantastic in here. Obviously, I'm not going to show you it all, but I had to get it. I mean, there's concepts from both comics, and also a bonus that he did Peace Walker, I think. Peace Walker, which is absolutely awesome. I mean, he should just do a comic book of every game in the Metal Gear series. You know, he did 1 and 2, he should do 3, Peace Walker 4. Also, sticking with the Metal Gear mode, Ground Zeroes, and Phantom Pain is finally officially being released and spread about. That it's actually Grand Theft Auto 5, really, Brian? That's because it's 5 and loads of you. Anyway, Metal Gear Solid 5, Phantom Pain, takes place 9 years, I believe, or something like that, after Ground Zeroes, and it's really awesome. Like, go and watch the trailer. Grand Theft Auto, oh my. Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. Go and watch the trailer, and the whole hype and the new way they presented it was awesome. I mean, I knew it was going to be Metal Gear. You could just tell it was going to be Metal Gear, but I mean, it actually made people believe that it wasn't, and it was a separate game, and people actually believed in the I actually forgot it. Joachim Mogren, I think it was. I mean, you know, anagram for Kojima. I mean, there was so many stuff that you could basically tell. But yeah, to finally have something concrete, so people can start talking about Metal Gear 5. Yes, I said Metal Gear this time, not Grand Theft Auto, which is stupid of me. It's probably because I was talking to someone earlier about Grand Theft Auto 5. He was telling me to go and check the new screenshots out, and I mean, I can't wait for it, but I mean, I hope it's nothing like not only it's a Metal Gear Solid 4, I hope it's nothing like Grand Theft Auto 4, because the game, I mean, even after it's updated, it's still not that amazing. So, anyways, yeah. Right, now, back on the last two final things. Sorry for the massive time I've probably wasted and, you know, probably just making your IQ drop a little bit after that. Last two things, I promise. I wasn't going to pick this up. And I'll tell you why, because I don't really buy art books. I only buy art books, which I know probably, I mean, that Metal Gear one was basically a no-brainer. I had to get it. It's Metal Gear. It's my favourite game series. I mean, this game, really, beginning of the year, it's a really awesome game. I'm not going to use the guide to get me through it at all. It's a Ni no Kuni collector's edition guide, hardback. And basically blank white with a out effect where you can feel it and stuff. It's got a nice feel to it, and obviously the back of the guide. I got told to get this. It was only £20, but I got told to get this because they seem to disappear. And I kind of like RPG art book guide books because of the artwork in it. But I mean, it's basically just a little handbook thing, but bigger and made into more of a guide. So I mean, it's got basically your guide information, and then you get this section, which is art. I mean, usually RPGs have a lot more artwork, but you have interviews. I'm gonna try and hold this in a way I can show you, but there's like interviews with creators and whatnot. Then it has a few art pieces. I can't flip it. I mean, I'm not going to show you it all, but I'm going to flip. Basically, it's got some quite nice artwork. I mean, the game is beautiful as it is, but to have a bit more art is really awesome. But yeah, so I got that. That was on my birthday, wasn't it? And yeah, I'm pleased with it, but I mean, it could have a lot more art during the course of looking through it. But I am happy I owned it. Right, now for the last gift I got on my birthday. I mean, I'm lucky to even find this in the store because I don't really see it in store, and what do you call it? Don't really see these in store. Usually it's online purchase, but oh, it's heavy. It's the Zelda Hyrule Historia, which I keep calling encyclopedia, which you could basically say that. But this is fantastic. I'm not going to really run through it because I mean there's a billion videos out there showing what's inside this awesome, I am going to say it, awesome masterpiece of a book. I mean, when I got mine, it was kind of, had like a dent. I mean, I'll show you. I like a dent there, but I mean this costs 25, I think. You can sell it back, but I know I didn't pay it. I think it costs 25. But that costs 20. This costs 25, I think. But yeah, I got it with birthday money. I seen it. I was like, wow, I need to get that. I mean, I love the shiny cover. That's awesome, like the gold. There's one gripe, not about this, but the collector's edition guide. I mean, it's brown leather. To me, that it looks disgusting. I mean, I don't really like brown leather kind of items for guidebooks unless it's going to have a nice, you know, centerpiece. I mean, it doesn't even have the gold on the collector's edition. It has like dark brown, like smooth finish. I mean, I like this guide. I like this Hyrule story better than the collector's, but that's just me. I mean, this has plain pages, the other one has gold, but that's basically it. I mean, get this one. I mean, yeah, fair enough, if you're a true Zelda fan, you might want to get the collector's edition, but to me, I'm happy to own this. Like, I love Zelda, I'm happy to own this. And there's a back, obviously. I just like the nice gold finish. All shiny and the whole hard back, and I mean, look at the side. It's awesome. I mean, it's well nicely done. Limited edition may be nice, but to some people, but to me, I prefer this one. Or this should have been the limited one. In all fairness, I'll show you. I'll show you a bit. Basically, I can't just like say, yeah, there's a believe video showing. Well, it's heavy. That's the only problem. We get a chunk. Just like flick through, sort of thing. That's Arkham Musker. Because my arms are in pain due to my arthritis and all that crap medical stuff. But yeah, that is the Hyrule Historia. I mean, if you can get it, get it. It's fantastic. I mean, every Zelda fan should have it, especially people who aren't hugely into Zelda but like Zelda, and you know, obviously the super fans. It's awesome all around, and I'm very happy to own it. Put that back there. Oh, and also I'll say on this note, I got a new headset for PC. It's a Turtle Beach PX21. A lot of people said it's a crap build. Yeah, the build isn't all that good compared to other Turtle Beach headsets, but it's nice. I mean, when you put it on, you don't feel that it's actually there. I mean, it's super comfy, super loud, nice bass. Great. It's not as bad as what people make it out to be. So yeah, that's that. And I have Luigi's Mansion in the mail. That should come probably next week. I'll mention other games that I don't think that I showed. I got Cell Damage. Hang on, let me just get Instagram up. Here I got Haven Call of the King, Final Fight, Streetwise, Cell Damage on PS2. Now I might have showed them in my PS2 vid, but I can't remember if I did or not. 2 Wii games were Animal Crossing Let's Go to the City and Cursed Mountain. Not sure if I showed them, but I think I did. Pretty sure I did. And 2 PS1 games, and it's Alundra and Alundra 2. And those games are not majorly hard at all to get, but I remember the first one was really good. Alundra 2, I don't think I played, not 100% sure on that one, but Alundra 1, fantastic game. Alundra 2, I'm sure that's fantastic too. But yeah, just thought I'd give them an honourable mention because they're basically in my retro room and I have to dig through stuff where Animal Crossing and Cursed Mountain is up. You can't see, but it's up on the wall because I have units and stuff. Anyway, that's it guys, and remember to eat bacon, play Metal Gear Solid, and catch you later. Keep being awesome. Bye.